All right. Are we back on? All right, guys. Sorry, I had to, for you people watching on Twitch, my YouTube channel died, so I had to jump over to YouTube to get restarted. Good. Taping on Twitch is good. Okay. Sorry. Man, what is going on? Okay. Here's the moment of truth. I'm going to take this saran wrap. I'm going to go around my neck. The trick is I got to cover my skin because duct tape is rough on the skin. So I might even go up on my head a little bit like this. Not so much my mouth, but give it my... All right. Yeah, this is gonna work. Yeah, I just want to get this neck. The neck's really important. So. Yeah, I can still feel my skin. Hold on. Gotta get this covered. Don't want that on my skin. The only problem is that when it gets on your, it slides off because it needs to stick to itself. Oh, still, wait, hold on. A little piece of, let me just pull my shirt up a little bit on it and throw some tape to hold it in place. Hold on, I have a plan. Ah, perfect. Like that. Okay, hold on. It's a start. I mean, there's some parts of the pattern I could probably fill in myself, but it's not. Yeah, this is the parts I really want to get this neck. My plan is to make this out of upholstery foam. We'll see though. I mean, I got some thin upholstery foam. Right, hold on, guys. This is going to be. Let's do the this side. Let's start on the edge of this tape. Right there. Yes. Yeah. I hit the same space twice. So I'm gonna make some strips and yell for my wife. I think she can just do some strips around my neck. Sweetheart. Oh, I got a text. I need some help. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to step off camera for a sec here. I just need to take the tape and cover cover everything on my neck. From that as long as it's not on my skin, just from any bare spots, just cover it with tape and make it nice and flush. Yeah, just do it. It's best to do it in short strips too. It's hard to do a long one sometimes. Now I'm going to tear some strips.
Stick your hand up a little bit. Okay.
Okay, is that all of it? Just touching the body? Make sure it's just the same touching the body as it is.
Oh, you want to be touching the body? I just did the green. The green,
Yeah, I want it all be one piece. Part of the body.
So how do you want me to have it touch the body? Like go down here or something?
Just keep overlapping, put this tape on tape.
Oh, even the the
Yeah,
t-shirt?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, okay.
Because I need to make this one big foam pattern for my torso. Here we go.
Okay, so it needs to cover it.
Yes, yeah, it's supposed to cover everything.
Go ahead. Come on. Ah.
That's this. Maybe a little bit. Let me hold on. Use this and make some better tape. This tape is garbage. Hold on, guys.
Garbage tape.
Guys, I apologize. Yeah, I'm just sparing my wife to be in her jammies on YouTube. So let me just. I'm.
Oh, that's okay.
My wife's such
I
a.
don't care. It can be over there.
Right. I'm just trying to. It's a little bit thinner, a little bit easier to cut. So. There you go. She's patching the holes right now. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
You haven't done your back yet.
Yeah, I need the back. I can't reach it, so cover the back too.
Oh, you want me to cover the entire back all the way down to
No,
here?
no, no, just down to my shoulders.
Okay.
Because it's just I'm making this for a costume, so you're not really going to see that part. So, but I still need to know what's there. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Get you another piece. If you need it.
So shoulders to where? To like right here?
Just is there bare spots?
No.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, this looks good. Yeah.
No. It goes to right here.
Oh, perfect. That's all I need. Thank you.
Okay.
And my neck's filled in right? All good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your neck's all filled in.
All right. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
I hope I did okay.
Yeah. You kidding? I'm trapped. That's exactly what I wanted.
Do you want me to help you cut it?
No, that I'm. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me get some scissors for my wife really quick. What I need to do is not just to cut it, but I need to take a Sharpie line, draw the cut line, and then do registration marks. So when I draw the cut line, do some side lines, like a bunch of ones about an inch and a half apart. So when you cut it, I know how to line it back up and tape it together. So let me give you a Sharpie. Does that make sense, right? Okay, so from the back of my neck, draw a line.
Right in the middle?
Yeah, right down the middle, straight down. And that's your cut line.
Okay.
And then you just do a couple like sideways little registration marks on the line. Give me a couple. There you go. Fantastic. And I take a pair of scissors.
You don't need the same line on the front?
No, because I'm just going to cut and put it back together. Second, right. And just work underneath it. Thank you. You can slip your hand underneath so you know not to cut me like a real pro. Look at you go, babe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm not cutting the shirt, right?
No, not cutting the shirt. Usually when I'm doing stuff like this, I'll sacrifice the shirt when it's a big part of the body, but for this I don't need to. It's just a simple.
Yeah, go put your head down.
Just don't cut my hair.
Can you put your head down in here first? Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. It's just kind of a snug spot.
That's I know. That's good. I'd
Hold
rather
on.
just-
I don't want to cut wrong. Goodness. This shirt is. Okay, got it.
All right.
Oh, you're going to be so disappointed in me.
Sorry, we're just. There it is. Thank you, babe.
Please don't be mad.
It's just, there's nothing to it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Now, yeah, I need to stay here. Yeah, take the armpits out. Thank you. And take that and. All right, got it. Thank you, babe. Yay! Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
It's a little rough, but it's all I need. So now. Oh man, so the tape got really bunched up. Yeah, to make this work. A little interpretation here. But it's there. All right, guys, let's switch the camera so we can actually work this out. So wait, how come I can't see chat anymore? Hold on, guys. I don't see chat anymore. Let's see if we can fix. I know what I have to do. Hold on, guys. Stand by. I gotta go to YouTube. Yeah, when I closed it, I forgot I wasn't seeing people talking, so. There you go. I got it now. Sorry, buddy. When I started, it got glitchy and I had to restart the stream, so it closed the old chat, and now I had to open up a new one so I can catch it. Oh, thank you so much. See, I missed this stuff. Cover me in duct tape. I'll see all. I missed all these comments when she was doing it, guys. Yeah, this is yeah, it's kind of chunky, but it is what it is. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tape this. Let's talk about this walk. Here. Get this all set up for you guys. All right, here it is. This is the rough tape thing. Yeah, it's a mess, but it's here, and so I can play with it. Here's the marks that my the wife made. So I'm going to tape these back together because I want to start plotting out how I'm going to make this thing and make it work. So what we could do is, I realize that I need to make it a little bit bigger, because no way I'd be able to make this fit me. Well, probably I'll do that when I make it out of foam. Let's not worry about that right now. We'll fix that when we get to the foam part. All right, here we go. Line this up. Got it. And then
thing. Gonna line it up. All right, there we go. It's a little on the rough side, but it is what it is. And so, yeah, let's get some of this plastic grease, tons of saran wrap in here. Let's cut this stuff out. All right. Now, what my plan is, we have to make this lie flat, which is going to be a little tricky. But yeah, let's get up here. All right, got this. So, let's back up a little bit for you guys. Let me see. A weird pucker here too. Let's clean up this edge here real quick. I don't mind this so much. Oh, I need some tape here too. Let's run these shoulders a little bit more. Got some strips. Everybody, real quickly, as I'm working, catch up with stream real quick. It was a really glitchy stream today, guys. I'm sorry, things happened, and for some reason it cut out, and I accidentally turned things off. But then, yeah. But anyway, Kevin, thank you so much for the $5 donation. And people who are joining me today, I'm going to get this roughed out pretty quick, and then I'm going to move on to other things. But I want to get this to the point where I have something I can try to make a pattern with. All right, so, and I made a lot of this I don't need, so, but. All right, go over it again, sorry. Alright, so now making my little tunic, which is basically what it is, like a little. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get my Sharpie. Let's clean this up a little bit and make this like, yeah, we'll just do this. Because my plan is, once I put the suit on it, I might have Velcro or something, so I can have the shirt open so it just kind of stays open where I want it to stay, and just put like snaps or Velcro onto it so it stays in place. But have this be opened. Alright, same thing, we'll clean this back up here. There we go. So you got this looking good there. Now it's kind of looking like what I want it to look like. Let's decide. Here, let's fix this too. That's kind of sloppy. So let's fix that. Oh, hey, thank you. Marcus, just subscribed. Thank you. Marcus Baxley, thank you so much. Oh, so Becky says, Kato Demon on Twitch wants to know what I use to moisturize my dome. There's an aftershave I use. But I'm still very new at it. I've only been doing this roughly for a couple of months now. I just started shaving my head with a rotary razor I got. I love the thing. You can get super close, and then you just do a little aftershave lotion I picked up in Canada while I was out there and just rub my head down. And I don't wear the hat a lot when I'm trying to get a suntan on my head to get rid of the paleness of it. But it's getting there, slowly. I have to tape myself. You mean you have to record yourself? No. Guys, I had the illusion I was going to wrap myself in saran wrap and duct my, and I didn't. I had my wife come and help me at a certain point. I tried to do it. It's just next to impossible. So this time I have my neck thing here. I want to do let's get a little more piece of tape on this. I'm not. Sorry. There's some parts here I want to just extend a little bit with some tape. There you go, like that. Good. So I think we're going to have to cut the neck separately. To get this to lay flat, it can be a little bit of a trick. So I'm going to have to start with the neck for sure. Let's do, I can see where I have to cut. Let me throw some more tape here, and then we'll start cutting this thing apart. Okay. Now again, when you're making something, you're always going to make a prototype. It's not going to be right the first time. So this is our base of our pattern. So we're going to start with this. I can tell you right now, this is this line. We want that line, so I know I'm not going to be able to. So we're going to draw a line. That's going to be our cut line. And I can see where the deepness of it is, and that's where I'm going to have to cut to get this thing to lay flat, right? So I'm going to try to make it as clean as possible. Right. All right. All right, got it. So there's the neck line, the cut line, right? So let's go ahead and do a line down the back. Let's try to keep it as straight as possible. So I have a little bit of I got a little flexible ruler here. Just gonna hold it nice and straight. Kind of hold the line here, like that. And a registration mark here, there, and there. All right. And then we're going to do these guys here too. Cut line here. And cut line there. Cut line here. there. Got a line there. There and there. Got it. And one more. There, got it. And let's throw another one right here. Can never have enough. Okay. Now, this is a cut from the back. We're going to cut. Oh man, it's gummy, isn't it, too? Alright, like this, and now we cut the neck right on that line that I drew, so we make sure those registration marks, we do not get lost. Keep those marks, because that's how it's all going to come back together. Alright, like that. All right. Okay. There is some curvature here. Now, sometimes you could lay things flat and just kind of fake it, but I really want to keep the shoulder is a bit of a curve here, so let's not lose that. I think it's on both sides too, so let's go ahead and make this a dart right here, definitely. Or how about this? Oh, just cut it like this. I have an idea. It's gonna be the shoulder, right? Just go like this, like that. Make our marks. Yeah, I like that. Let's do, I might end up cutting those shoulders off. I don't know if I'll actually need them. Yeah, no, let's cut this because we don't need this. Because this is going to be underneath the shoulder, so yeah, let's just cut this so it lays flat. Yeah. That's the ticket right there. Good, good, good. Same thing, just a little bit here too. Curve this. Oh, sorry, guys. Comes out like that. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and take an X-Acto blade and let's cut our notches. Let's take this neck too. This neck's a bit of a mess. But I know this is going to be where the chin is. I can see it. So this definitely needs to be cleaned up a lot. Wow, what a mess. Let's get some of this saran wrap out here so I can make this thing lay flat better, right? It was mostly in there to protect my skin. Now we don't really need it. But it's just kind of, yeah. And again, it's all a little bit messy, but once you make your pattern, you can dial it in and clean it up. So my thing is I'm going to get this all as flat as possible, and then I'm going to put it down on some poster board, and we're going to trace it. I'm wondering if I should cut this in maybe 2 pieces. Because, yeah, here. Yeah, this is all bunched up. Let's cut this out too. Yeah, hold on. This stuff's, some tape got folded in on itself. So I can cut this crap out. Alright. This might be able to see. Hold on. Let's see how flat this lies. If we can make this lay pretty flat. Yeah, still garbage here. Here. All right. Well, I'll tell you right now, this neck, as rough as it is, definitely going to extend the neck a little bit more. But let's go ahead and take our craft knife here and cut these notches out all the way through. Like that. Perfect. Same thing with the neck here. All right. Okay, man, so much garbage. All this saran wrap. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. Bumped the camera. All right. Hold on. I know it seems like a mess, but I'm going to show you how this is all going to come together. Trust me. Because once you get the pattern, you can start changing, alternate what works and what doesn't work. But getting that foundation is tricky. Trying to, guess or figure out how. If I had a mannequin or I have a life cast of myself, it's so funny now I think about it. We should have just did that. It would have been a lot easier. I have a head cast of myself, although it doesn't go down. You know something? Hold on. What kind of outer clothes? Yeah, Kevin, I have a suit. I have an actual suit that I'm gonna wear, and an old suit. I had an old zombie costume I made years ago, and the suit I just dirtied up and aged it and burnt it up, and it put like rubber latex and soil filler, made it like all chunky and stuff. But this sounds silly, but after all that, there's my life cast. I want this. And this I can just add from my body. It's easy. So I'm going to do this. This is a life cast of myself, and I should have just done this. Right. Now, for all you kids at home, that's how you do it. You just cover yourself with duct tape. But since I have this, I'm going to go ahead and grab some foil and some spray glue. And let's just do that. This will make my life a lot simpler. So here we go. What? Got it. And some spray glue. Let me do this off camera, so I'm going to glue my camera. Now what I do is I always spray a little glue behind on my foil, which allows it to stick really well, like this. Right? It just goes to show you guys, I was not thinking this will be a lot easier. So, got that. Like that. All right. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is get this all covered with foil, and then we'll put duct tape on it, and then I'll make my pattern off of this. This will be 100 times better. Oh, don't do as I say, do as I do. Okay, there you go. Sorry guys, I'm going to try to do this quickly, as fast as possible. There you go, cut that. Good, good, good. Perfect. Okay. This side too. All right, got that. Right. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Sorry, a little spot I missed here. Perfect. So now, duct tape. Same drill. Okay. Hey guys, really quickly update. Anybody from Canada and stream, anybody chatting, calling all Canadians. I'm doing some giveaway today with some tickets. So please be in the missing the beginning of what is this? I missed the beginning. Is this what you're wearing at a GameCon? Oh no. No, this won't be done in time. This is a project I want to do for a while, but still a lot of work involved in it. But no, it will be not. This is for a feral ghoul costume from Fallout 4. And I'm trying to have it done in time of the release of the series, the new series, the second season. So I know they're shooting it right now, and I worked a little bit on it. But you guys will not be disappointed on this show, because there's they're making some great nods to stuff in the show, and there's some weapons you guys will recognize. It's just they're smart. These people. They're doing a fresh new story in the Fallout universe, which is just great, which just makes it fun. So, for all you gamers who know that game, you're going to really enjoy it. I've never played the Fallout Vegas, but there's a lot of stuff from that game in this second season, because he ends up going to Vegas. They're taking the story to Vegas, and everybody's really excited about it, but that's the... So check this guy's taping this all up. All right, get that. Except Christian keeps asking, I'm not wearing particularly anything. When I go to the days of me dressing up, when I dress up, I'll do it locally. The only cons I really have more fun dressing up is because a con I'm not attending, like a con I'm not working. If I don't have a booth, then I usually dress up. Monster Palooza is coming up. Monster Palooza is one of my favorite conventions. It's more of just it's such a blast because I don't have a booth. I'm not working. I'm just walking around enjoying myself and dressing up and hanging out with people. That's fun. When I'm at a con, I'm at the booth and I'm working and entertaining and doing panels or whatnot. So I'm not really dressing up for that because it's like it's a lot of work. As a matter of fact, I know Kamui Cosplay. She says she doesn't dress up anymore either. She's like, I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. She's like, I like making stuff, but it's like so much wearing because it is. It's work. It's a lot. It's it's work. You got to walk around. You got to have a handler, all that kind of stuff. Which, again, I do that when I'm not working at con. It's a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable. So for conventions, and also most of the times when people bring me to conventions, in the early days, I used to dress up, and people were like, that's Evil Ted. Like, and I think people know me for me, and they want to see me and meet me, so I don't really dress up that much. Hi, I'm Albert. Oh, Canadian. Oh, you are? Fantastic, Christian. I'm in Vegas. There's a double-decker bus. The sea party. I want to go. Fantastic. Escape Creations. Yeah, hang on. I got tickets for you for. Do you know Gamescom Canada? Are you close? Are you able to make it? Because therefore, I will hook you up. I'm guessing the opportunities have been presented with. Britt! Hey guys, really quickly, Creative Brit is in chat. I love Brit. Brit's a nerd. She's a 3D printing nerd, is what she is. How you doing, Brit? Brit's based out of New York, I believe. I've always wanted to meet Brit. We're friends on the social media network, but never really had a chance to meet her yet. But someday, Brit, I'm working on. Today we're doing making a pattern for my. It's something so silly. I don't know why I didn't think of this. It was I'm doing a feral ghoul costume, and I started having my wife help me wrap myself in duct tape. And after a while, I finally realized, what am I doing when I have a life cast of myself? So here, sorry, over here. I'm wrapping it in tape right now. To make a pattern so that I can make I'm going to make a foam torso. A foam, it's called a tunic, right? Is that like yeah, foam, that's it, thank you. It's a tunic, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, it's making a foam tunic. I'm going to make a feral ghoul neck out of it. And I'm going to use some thin upholstery foam to make my ghoul tunic. And speaking of ghoul, you know, I haven't tried that on yet. Let me get some alcohol and take this. I usually, when I glue things in a post, I use hot glue. So I took hot glue in this post and stuck the head on with it. I discovered if you take denatured alcohol and you squirt it in there and work it around, it just pops right off. It works well. So it does that without tearing the foam. So I'm going to do that really quick. So we can do that. Get a little alcohol on it. Yep, there it goes. It doesn't leave any glue behind. See? Comes out nice and clean. So let me take a paper towel and dry this out before I put it on my head. All right, guys, moment of truth. You ready? It's going to be a little tighter because it's got latex shrunk a little bit, but it's fine. I got to get my ears to do it. Oh, it's tight. It's cool. I can see out there. Once you get painted, it can be really cool, and I can breathe. It's got nice. I'm probably gonna. It's funny because you can see my chin in here because I had to lower the face so I could get my eyes to see out above the eyes. So, but it worked. So that's what the neck thing's for. I'm gonna have these big hands. I'm gonna make the hands really extended, like big long fingers and whatnot. Ta-da! I'm glad you all like it. Thank you. All right. Let's get back to wrapping this thing up with tape real fast. How are we doing on time? 10:30. All right. So it's good when you're working. Sometimes it's good to have smaller pieces. Start covering stuff so you don't overlap tape. And keep it as flat as possible, making a pattern. You want to get bunched up. Kind of like what I had earlier was a little bit too much. Sometimes had a little bit too much, but little patch. You can see that's going to be a little corner here. Let's get that first. All right. That. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to keep this in center for you. And let me get this thing right underneath the chin. I like this part. I mean, granted, the mask is going to hang over, but it'd be nice to have this come underneath the mask. So I'm trying to keep that in mind when I'm making this collar thing to wear. Yeah. All right. Keep that in mind. Okay, so I kind of see what I'm going to do here. All right. All right. Okay, now let's do our cut lines. Yeah, let's see here. Let's think about, I like this thing. Let's keep this, little piece of tape. Hold on, just one more piece of tape. Okay, so our cut line, I like this. Let's do, that's going to be a piece right here. So I can tell you right now, we're going to cut this, right? that. And let's get a little more piece of tape here. Everybody stay with me. As soon as I get this traced out and cut out, then we're going to do some giveaways. I promise. I'm going to... So hang in there. I'm coming. It was at Escapist Creation. Please stick around. I got tickets for you for Gamescom Canada. So please stand by. All right, I'm gonna do this end about right there, probably. This makes sense, okay. And we'll do cut lines here, right? This part too. You know, let's do it in strips. Hold on, guys. That'd be a better way to do it. Now, when you make a mark, you can take alcohol and a paper towel, and I'll take that Sharpie right off. So. I'm looking at it, and I think I could do this in strips. So let's do it here. Let's go make this a strip. So you go here. Like that. Because I'm looking at this neck, and to get the contours I want, all right. Oh, in there too. Have that in there. Okay, got that. So let's do this. And then I have to do, yeah. So if I do that, we can do this guy as a piece here too. So we go from that to this. All right. And you can, this will go up like this. So that'll end here. And the same thing here will go like this. And it'll go up like that. And it seems pretty elaborate, but this is going to be best bet for this thing. So then we go like this down here. Let's do, hold on, this gun comes across here, connects like this, right? And this guy would have to go like this, and like this. Yeah, I like this line comes back pretty far. Let's tell you what, I have an idea. Let's change this end line here. Okay. All right, so, and then how we cut the back. I like this back piece too, so let's do, because yeah, the shoulders we're not going to need. Let's go ahead and just come up like this. Yeah, let's lose this. Yeah, the shoulder's gone. We'll lose that shoulder. Don't need the shoulder. that. All right, so then we have to go right down the center. I like this being a solid piece here, so let's go ahead and make this right. Let's cut this guy on the center here like that, and then we could ride this line. Well, yeah, we'll have this right here like that. Well, this might lay flat, so let's leave this. Let's not cut this. Hold on. Yeah, let's leave that line. Let's leave that as and see if we can fix that. All right, so now registration marks. Got this, got that. Here, here, there, 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 and there. Flip it around. Registration mark there, there. You have two more on this side too, like that, 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 and we have here, here, there, there, again, here, there. Okay. All right, so this is the right. So right here, hold on. So these guys are, I write a big R in here, so I know this is the right. And I do the same thing here. I put an R in this side for right. Okay. On this side we do left, and we write B for back. Right, got the B, back. We write down what this is, back, neck. And trust me, once you start cutting these things apart, you're gonna wish you did this because you're like, what part is this? What? So we have neck here, front. So we put F for front, and we have neck. Trust me, you want to label this stuff, and then this will be top neck. Top neck. There you go. And this is left, left, and left. Okay, got it. So now we cut. And how we cut is I just take a craft knife and we just cut straight into it. Like so. We'll start with this piece here. Oh wait. Registration mark, Ted. Boop, right there. This one there. And one on this side too. Do not forget those when you're cutting. All right, here we go. All right. Got it. So like this. Like that. Peel it off. See, there it is. Put it aside. This section next. Okay. All right, and this guy too, front, right down the line, on the Sharpie line. Now, the other thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to put an arrow on this, like this. And this means I'm going to add, because this is where I want to add more to it. And since it's just a flat piece, I'm just going to have the chest come up, but it's not going to be too elaborate. I'm just going to take this guy and add on a little bit. So we'll do that on this side too. So this all means add. And just to remember yourself, you just write like this. Add. Add and add. There you go. So and what you do is once you get this, you want to make sure it lays flat. As long as it lays flat, you're on the right track, see? When it lays flat, you're on the right track. So there it is. Set that aside. Because you're going to transfer this all into foam. And it's going to be a little more forgiving because I'm using not EVA foam, I'm going to use upholstery foam. It's a little bit softer. Again, these are shoulders. Let's cut these guys out. We don't need these. Sorry. All right. Got it. And here we go. Same thing back here. We're going to start cutting, clean this edge up. All right. Now, granted, when I make this pattern, I use foam. It's going to be a little tight on me. So once I make it, I'll figure out where I need to add the foam or where I need to add how much foam I'm going to need. I might yeah, let's be honest. Oh, sorry, I didn't cut this yet. Let's cut the neck. All right. All that Sharpie line all the way through. There, got it. Now, I have these cut lines on it, but I was curious. Let's see how it lays. Would it lay? No. Yeah, it's definitely not going to lay flat, so. Let's go ahead and cut these like this. See? Now it lays flat. Same thing here. Kind of see where it needs to curve. Like that. Lays flat. All right, last but not least, let's take this guy off. Now, let's see if I can get away with having this be one piece. Here, hold on. All right. All right, let's put this head away. We don't need this. You know, I'm happy to say I don't need to cut this. I think this it lays flat, but I was going to cut it in two pieces, but now I like that. I don't have to do that. That's good. Keep it all as one piece. That's good. Less things to worry about. Let's go ahead and now with our craft knife, we're going to take and cut these darts out really quick. My registration marks. And how I do that is when I take a craft knife, I cut it right on the Sharpie line, the same thickness. I want to make it really nice and big so I know it's there. Get rid of that. Right. That. 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 As you guys can see how much easier it was to make this pattern off of something that was not living. A lot easier. And you can do this same technique on just a weird shape around your house. That's what got me started when I first started. I was making a Battle Sister costume, and it was based on the Todd McFarlane toy. I really liked the design he did on it because the figurines are like kind of crazy looking. So he made a really nice toy of them. So I got the toy and I kind of used that as the basis. And the shoulders, these big symmetrical dome, like crazy little shoulder pieces. And to make that pattern, I just carved it out of foam and then duct taped and got it to where I was happy with it. So it's like that, and I did literally the same thing. I just bought some insulation foam and I carved it. I'm sorry, not that I had styrofoam. I used styrofoam and then sanded it to where I liked the curvature and then made a pattern off of that. And then I was able to make patterns from that. All right. Okay. That. There we go. That's the left. Let's do the right. That. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. Because the next step we'll probably do is I'm going to lay this on the board and trace it, but I might not have time to do that today because we have some things we have to do today. What time is it right now, guys? Yeah, we're staying till like about 11:30 today, guys, and then I'm gonna have to wrap it up. But I don't want to do that. I want to do some giveaways, so I could get this as far as I can today, so you guys can come back next Sunday. And I promise I'll be more organized and not less glitchy. It was weird today. Sorry. It just shut off. My stream stopped working. I don't know why. My friend Becky had to resubscribe, which, again, everybody, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And some people who have already subscribed, please check and see if you're still subscribed to me, because sometimes over time, which I've had this on Instagram and Facebook, you follow people and then you go back and you don't see them anymore because something happened or you get unsubscribed, which I don't know why it happens. But I found it's not just one format. All formats do that sometimes. You just follow somebody else and then you're not following someone anymore. So somehow you get unfollowed. So if you subscribed, please check and see if you're still subscribed. It'd be great to make sure you haven't been unsubscribed. And also, in order to win things and win tickets and giveaways, you have to be a subscriber. So if you want things from my channel, you need to be a subscriber. That's all I ask. Okay. There's this upholstery foam I loved. It was super thin, and it's a thin upholstery foam. And for the life of me, they don't make it anymore. And then I went back to the company. I'm like, hey man, oh yeah, we don't do that anymore. I'm like, what? And then they say, oh, we do. And they look, I'm like, it's not that thin. You guys used to do it really, really thin, and I loved it. It was super thin. And I used what little I had of it on a video on how to make it was a Halloween video, how to make like monster hands or something like that. And it was like, that was it. And then I haven't seen it since. So some things, when you go to buy stuff and you haven't done it in years, you'd be surprised that stuff is gone. It doesn't sell. Like there's this stuff called dragon skin for drywall we used to use, the sanding, and they stopped making that too. It just wasn't selling. I mean, in the creative community, we all loved it and used it all the time, but it didn't sell enough for them to keep it in stock, so they stopped making it. All right, we got it. There we go. We're gonna have to trace these guys. But, fix my camera. There we go. And we grab my microphone. This is the part of the stream I really like doing, is that people are hanging out with me and my subscribers. Also, I have coffee. A lot of it, I have barely drank it because I've been so busy this morning getting wrapped in duct tape, and I think it was an epic fail, so I ended up doing totally forgot I had a live cast, and because I just wanted to do this and beyond, and I'm like, why am I doing this with myself when I had a live cast? Ooh, I do like that coffee. Everybody, really quickly, if you guys are new to my channel and you're hanging out, please do not forget to like and subscribe, leave comments below. The thing I'm going to start doing now, I realize after these live streams, like in most of my videos, I have lists of things below my videos. And I found that I was doing live streams and not doing that. So once these streams are over, I'm going to go through and list all the stuff that we used in the video and have links for them below, so you guys can say, hey, what is that Ted's using, or he's got that. So I can have everything I do in this video, I'll have listed below the video. So please, please, please keep liking and subscribing. Escapist Creations, my friend from Canada, DM me, please. Go to Evil Ted at eviltedsmith.com. Neil, Ted's a professional, even he forgets from time. Dude, the older I get, Neil, the worse it gets. I forget stuff all the time. There's stuff all on my shirt. What is that? Oh, it's like... Anyway, Escapist Creations, please DM me on my evilted at eviltedsmith.com, and I will give you all the details. To go to GamesCon Canada, powered by TELUS. And hold on really quickly, I'm going to find out. I think it's Laura, Allison, Tabitha, and myself will be doing a costume contest, and we'll be judging, and the prize is $10,000. And I'm just like, what? So if you guys, you cosplayers, you're good out there, you can really make that happen. So that's pretty sweet. That's a sweet prize. But he says he was your roommate for a while. Who? What, Neil? Who are you talking to? Oh, Dave Armstrong. Yes, Dave Armstrong was my roommate for a while, Neil. He's a DP, director of photography. He worked on some movies that you might know. Poor Dave. There's nothing, as a director, there's nothing going on, so, unless you self-finance. So, I don't want, last time Dave directed anything, it's so tough right now. The work we have is small, it's limited. We just wrapped on that big show for Netflix, and then now we're kind of twiddling our thumbs, but I'm going to be aggressive about doing some jump hunting this week. I have some of the things I'm doing at home. I'm going to wrap that up in the meanwhile. But not to bleak everybody. But we have giveaways really quickly, guys. We have given out some 8x10s. So anybody guys who want to do some giveaways? I have some 8x10s to give away. And I was looking for some stuff I had in the shop to get rid of. But everything right now, I should look for some stuff because I have some things. Oh, please, just when you DM me, give me your email address. That's the thing. So when you DM me from your email address, so I can give you all the information because it's when you need. Yeah, Daniel, I'm wrapping up soon. I'm sorry. I want to do more, but I have, what time is it right now? It's, you know something? I can do 11, hold on. Let's, 33 minutes, guys? How about this? Let me put it to a vote. Do you guys want me to trace these patterns on the poster board and then wrap the stream up, or do you want me to do giveaways? Why am I not focused? Focus. All right, there, I'm focused. So let's put it to a vote. Giveaway or pattern? Finish the patterns. This is like JoJo. To be continued. Why is there either or? This is unfair. I'm sorry, Becky. I have things I have to do. We have to wrap it a little early today. I know. Those tickets are for Canada. Yeah, the tickets are for Canada, guys. I only give them the Canadians. I'm sorry. It's kind of my thing. Yeah, we have chores. Yeah, Becky and I, we're family. Becky and I are laborers, people. We have the weekends when we do stuff for our family. I gave one to a Canadian. We're giving the giveaway. So, guys, I'm talking about 8x10s for the stream people here. Make a pattern. Finish. I can trace the pattern, so I can do some 8x10 giveaways. Tickets already been given away. Oh, those Fall Guys. I'm Canadian. You are? That's fantastic. Then all you have to do is go. I need a passport. Those Fall Guys. Go to eviltedsmith.com and hit my contacts and email me your email address. Give me information. Trace the patterns. Wing Wastelander, are you a Canadian? All right, hold on. People, if I can do this quickly, guys, you want to do it. I'm getting mixed review. People are saying trace pattern. I got trace patterns. You're not Canadian. I've seen South Park. I'm not Canadian. I'm looking for Canadians. All right, I've seen somebody say trace the patterns. Flip. All right, come on. All right, trace patterns. I see a trace patterns. Fine, I'm gonna trace patterns. Let's do it. All right. Overhead, when tracing patterns, people would like to do is, I'll show you guys real quick. You take some foam. Here, put it off the table really quick. Got my foam. Here, grab my patterns. Here. Okay. What I like to do, I've got my foam here, and I lay it on the foam like so. Take the pattern, and the foam allows you to pin it down. Let me get my pins real quick. So you take your straight pins and your foam, right? Like this guy. Boom. And that. And that. So therefore you can pin the duct tape pattern down nice and firm. I get a Sharpie. Well, let's get a fine tip. So I want to get all this detail. So I start with my registration marks. Go in there like that. Make sure you get those marks. And trace your line. So you take it off, right? And then you write on it. This is my top neck, right? So you go top neck, right? So that is done. I throw this over here. I got this front guy, see them next, right? Same thing, pin them down. Also, by the way, really quickly, to the Canadians who won the tickets, you have to be a subscriber to my channel, and I'll check. So, got to be a subscriber to the channel as well. So before you get the tickets, make sure you subscribe. Like and subscribe. They gave me these tickets, and I'm using them to my advantage to get more subscribers. So please, if you're getting tickets and you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Yes? Let me go through who we have. Escapism Creation, you're a subscriber, correct? And who else? Wait, the Fallout people? Who the Fallout people were? Make sure you're a subscriber. Already subscribed. There you go, guys. Fantastic. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Let's get back to tracing. Now, a cool thing about this is that once you put the whole thing together, and there are things like it's a little tight in one spot or you want a little bit longer, you make notes on it on your piece and you can extend the pattern. It's nice to have this pattern. And what I use sometimes, I'll make these patterns and I keep them. I would always get these comments in the beginning, and I don't get them so much anymore, but when I started doing my YouTube channel, I would make the patterns and people were like, why are you doing the pattern twice? They're always like, why are you doing the pattern twice? I'm like, because if I make a pattern and it works, I want to keep it. So I don't want to keep the duct tape things are just hard to keep and store because they're big and they're clunky. So I just make it into paper, use poster board for my pattern, and then I keep it so for future projects or something. It's just good to have. So again, you see it's the front neck. Front neck. And of course I'm going to add a little bit down here like this. I'm just going to take the line that I have and just kind of continue a little bit. Make that, there you go. Make that just a little longer for myself. And I can put registration marks to it. But I'm not going to do that until I add the other pieces. So make it long, but not put registration marks yet until I have the other pieces lined up. So, all right, got that. So now we have this guy right here. Let's pin these guys too. Let's see. There you go. Put him like this. And again, it's so great to have, and you start collecting patterns over the while, and then you'll have a bunch of patterns for future projects. I have so many patterns I've kept from previous projects, and they've saved me numerous times. Like my friend will want something, or hey man, I need this. I'm like, great, I have a pattern. I could use this and mix that. And so. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, is there a registration mark? Got it. Oh, there's a registration mark I missed. Hold on. So you gotta check it sometimes. All right. That is a right. To the left. Yes! Make a ghoul costume. I love the game. When I started playing the game, I'm referring to, I think it's Winged Wastelander or something. Yeah, because the game, when I started playing it, there's two things that jumped out to me. I have a tendency, like, I like cosplay, making stuff, but then when something gets popular, everybody's done it. Like, there's tons of Wastelanders and, like, Fallout guys and Fallout armor and all that stuff. It's like, so, and by the time I want to do it and I get around to it, I made, like, the Wastelander in the beginning. When the game just came out, I was kind of excited about it. So I made some Wasteland armor. Because I saw Kamui make it, and I liked it, but I wanted to make it a little bit more heavy duty. So I did that. But then people just started, after a while, everybody does almost everything. So it's cool, you can do variations, but I thought, nobody's doing ghouls. I think the ghouls are so cool. And I had this idea for a while, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt for waiting this long to do it. There was two things. I want to do ghoul. I want to do strong someday. Strong's commitment, because it's like, there's two things happening. His face is really particular. I might have to sculpt it. I think about foam fabricating, but if I foam fabricate, I won't get his likeness. I don't think I would. But his body, and I would be so much fun to make a big muscle suit. And I would get shoes with platforms on them, like a couple feet, just to make me a little bit bigger. And I just love all his dialogue. It's like, must find milk of human kindness, and yeah, all the stuff that comes out of his mouth is hysterical. I love that. Great character. Someday I like to see they might bring a super mutant into the series, but I can tell you right now it'd be digital, because to make a suit would be great. It just would cost a fortune. It'd be really expensive. Anyway, overhead. Hold on, we got that and the back of the neck. Back of the neck real quick here. And squeeze that in right there. Perfect. Yeah, I love using scraps. I gotta get a big piece of poster board for the shoulder thing too. But let's get the. Oops! I just realized there's no notches. Hold on. Missed these guys. I'll cut these real quick. There you go. Registration marks are so important. I know they do this thing in Fallout, like in Vegas or whatnot, and I'd love to go to one. I'm just like, if I go, I'd like to have a costume. And I have some Fallout gear, but I'd love just. Now, I would definitely wear that costume, but I would like to have something to change into, like, and have something different, so do a feral ghoul and run around and attack people, or like if they had like an air, like they caught one and put them in a cage, so I could be a feral ghoul in a cage, like just like lunging at people that come to the cage. The fun. Although I'm guaranteed to be hot in the desert, but it'd be fun. All right, got that. It's not hot in the desert. Yeah, it's so funny, Daniel, that muscle suits, like, it became such a big thing that people started making them to sell. Like, there was like, actually, you could actually buy, there's people, I mean, granted, they're a little pricey, but there's companies now that make muscle suits, like spandex ones you could slip underneath. Like, there's some made just like to wear under a suit, just for cosplay. Really, neat idea. But I would definitely just like make my own. So this is back of neck. All right, back of neck. And of course, here's this big guy right here. Let's get a piece of poster board for him. Let's do that and cut these guys out. How am I doing on poster board anyway? Hold on. I am so happy I got some Canadians today who are going to win some tickets for Gamescom Canada, powered by TELUS. Woo! I'll be there soon. I'm going to start making some videos about it too. I just been busy with projects. I've been getting a job. I got back and thought I was going to be able to catch my breath for a little bit, but some more things came in for me. And there's an old saying, when it rains, it pours. And in my line of work, when sometimes work comes, you can't say no, because you don't know when you're going to get an offer again. So that's how it is, people. All right. Oh wait, did I miss? Oh, you guys, there's a cut line I missed here, a little notch. All right. Pin it down. Make sure it's nice and flat. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't have to cut this in half. Because I don't really think it needs to be. It's just... Oh, crap. That's right, we'll add it later. I messed up. Okay. No notch, forgot to cut out here. I missed this guy. There. Okay. That's got it now. We just translate our notes to it. That was Canada. I love Canada. Yeah, I love this thing. I haven't been to Canada in years, and when I went back, I was back twice for the same show, but it was Vancouver, and Vancouver was beautiful, and I just love it out there. And now I'm even more Canada because our country's turned to a fucking shit show, but Canada is fucking wonderful right now, and so I was able to go there. And my buddy Gary and I are trying to work on a thing to where we want to do like a TED Talks where I can just come out and hang out and do a little Q&A thing and do like a slideshow presentation and do like all the things I've worked on throughout the years and tell stories about working in the movie industry. And I do little short versions of it for conventions, but I want to do like a real long format one. It'd be fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that sometime. So I've been working on that too in my downtime. Okay. Let's cut this out. Now, what's the thing is when you're cutting, this is the best part about it. When you have your pattern, you can clean them up. See these squiggly lines and stuff? Here. Right. For example, you just take the scissors and just clean up the line. You don't have to worry about making it match these wiggly lines. You're just going to clean up the pattern. All right. This we're going to add to. I'm going to go ahead and cut it for now, but I'll eventually have to add to it. Let's write that down so I don't forget. Oop, add. Arrow. All right. All right. Oh, what's that about Arcor? I just got a raid from. Hey, Ellie, what's up? Hey guys, thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, thank you so much. Here on Twitch, I stream also on YouTube. I'm doing multicast, so the chat is open on YouTube. So I'm not able to see the stream, but I was informed. Guys, thank you so much for this. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, Ellie. It's great. I love Ellie. I haven't seen Ellie. Ellie I met her at my very first con I traveled to. It was my first convention was ever a guest. My very first convention I was a guest at, and it was my first time in Germany. Or was it Frankfurt or Stuttgart? Where was I? Ellie will tell you. But it was our first time we met. You were super young, and you're an up-and-coming cosplayer. Winged Wastelander. There's plenty of dude, bring me as a guest. That's how it works, people. It's not my job. It's you guys tell them you want me as a guest. People always say, hey, you should go somewhere. I'm like, man, tell them. Because the only way they bring me out is if other people say they want me there. That's how it works. So please, please, please tell the conventions you would like Evil Ted as a guest, and they will bring me out. And that's what they need to know. If you want me as a guest, please, please, please let them know. That's how Gamescom Canada brought me out. And that was also a big shout out to Allison Tabitha, who gave them a shout out. Hey, you should bring Ted. And Allison came. It's awesome because I like Allison. We'll be able to hang out with her and talk shop for a little bit. I'm sorry, get back to what I'm doing here, guys. Sorry, overhead. So what I'm going to do is finish these patterns up, and then next week we will trace these and put these together, all right? That's what we're going to do. This front neck thing's kind of weird. Like it ends, we might just we'll clean it up later. Anyway, let's cut this out for now. But yeah, we're going to make all this, have this cut, and then next week we're going to trace this onto upholstery foam, and we're going to assemble it, make our prototype, and see what we need to change. All right? This is how we do it. All right. Gonna trim this like that. Okay. Back of the neck, same thing. Oh, hey, thank you for the subscribe. That's Muffin D Coco just subscribed. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. My mission this year is to get my subscribers up to 200,000, which would be great. I just had an anniversary, which I now put on my phone because I missed it. But I'm going to tell you guys about it so you remind me when it comes around next year. I've had my 11th anniversary of streaming on YouTube, and I should have had a celebration or a party about it, and I still might. Just because, even though it's late, we missed it, I still want to do something about it because it's been a big deal. I've been doing this for 11 years, and I love it. And my ebb and flow has slowed down a little bit because of work and the economy, but I still love doing it, and I'll never stop doing it. I love making stuff, and I love making patterns and teaching people and crafting. And as a matter of fact, I want to add more stuff to it, and I want to really kind of offer a big so when I do cons, I'd love to do, they have me do workshops, but I also would love to do a whole thing about the movies and I worked on and stuff. I had this whole thing like Monsters I Play, and I thought about just combining them into behind the scenes and doing all the movies I worked on. Oh, sorry, back to this, guys. Alright, so here's a lot of pieces, right? We got them up, and then we take the notch cutter and we just start notching. That. Man, I'm glad I spent the money on this notch cutter. It does the job. Get that. that. And at the chin. All right, so all right, there it is. Fantastic. That is done. Okay, we're back, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. We had this issue this morning with the live stream cutting out and coming back in. But again, everybody, thank you so much for the support. And for the new subscribers, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you. And Ellie, thank you so much for reaching out and rating me today. Good old Ellie. As you guys, if your people are there on Twitch, definitely give her a follow. She's great creative. And she's excelled from the time I met her. Good God, decades ago. She's excelled as such a phenomenal cosplayer and has a bit of a fan following. She's great. I love it. Oh, class, Ted. Oh, thank you. Again, really quickly, guys. My next convention, if anybody is in California, I'll be doing this thing called Monster Palooza, which I'm going to make banners for that and advertise it as well. But before I do that, I'm going to start doing some advertisements and ads and promoting Gamescom Canada because it's coming up, and I do have I got tickets given away, so I have some more to give away, which is fantastic. So I got 2 more people today because all I have to do, if you're Canadian, come to my live streams. Give me a shout out and be sure to subscribe, and I'll hook you up with a pass for Gamescom Canada. The price is a subscription. You come to my channel, be a Canadian, close to Edmonton or Calgary out there, and let me know, and I'll hook you up with a ticket for Gamescom Canada. And if you see me there at the convention, please say, Ted, I'm here because of you. You hooked me up. Oh, that's a huge. Oh, guys, thank you. Oh, like I said again, are you going to my? Oh, Neil, I'm not doing panels. I'm just there. I go to Monster Palooza because I enjoy it. Nobody's ever asked me to do panels. Or the thing is, I could do a panel on monsters, all the monsters I played. If you know anybody, Neil, let them know that I would do a panel easily. I got a whole thing called Monsters. I could do a whole stream for an hour about monsters I played and just do a whole slideshow about it and drag it out. Oh, what's it? Wing Wastelander's Canadian? Wing Wastelander. Wait, is he are you a subscriber? Wing Winged Wastelander? Is he still in chat? We would love to go to, but most Canadians are avoiding traveling to the States. Oh, trust me, don't, guys, right now, don't come to the States. It's a shit show. Please don't. People like, there's a girl in Canada. I was like, hey, is it okay? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, shouldn't be an issue. And I think, no, don't. It's terrible right now. Oh, okay. again, email me. Go to my website, eviltedsmith.com, and go to my contact thing and email me your information and your email address, and I will hook you up. So that's 3. We have 3 tickets. I'm knocking them down fast. That's what I want to do. I want to give them out to people. They're going to join us. So thank you. Yeah, definitely. Write to me, GamesCon Canada, and say, hey, Ted, we met you in your live chat, and tell me your name, streaming name, so I know it's you, right? And I will hook you up. You have to be a subscriber to my channel, which you are. So it's fantastic. Yeah, because, yeah, guys, it's just bad right now. Everything's bad. America sucks. I'm sorry. It will get sorted out eventually, but right now, don't go. Yeah, I have a friend that's going to Japan, and they had this trip planned forever. I'm like, and he's a Canadian. He's going to Japan. I'm like, oh, dude. I mean, no, I definitely would go, but it's scary. They're being dicks to Canadians now. That's right, guys. 3 tickets down. Outstanding. Fantastic. Thank you. All right, guys. I got to wrap this up. I'm going to get showered and cleaned up because I'm going to go visit the family, our grandparents today. So get this all taken care of, and I got to get ready to roll out. All right, guys. Again, everybody, thank you so much. Sorry for the complications and technical difficulties. I will be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to make the foam tunic that we're going to fabricate for my Fallout Ghoul costume. Yay! Oh, I'm going to Celebration. Oh, Masaki, go celebrate. It's the Star Wars one? Where's that? Is it? Oh, okay. Look at me. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Sorry. I gotta bounce. Gotta bounce, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next time. Right here on the Evil Ted channel. Live. See you soon. All right, guys.